Welcome back. My name is Kaz.
And
And we're suddenly somewhere else.
And
Yeah.
we're suddenly somewhere else.
Don't mind the cut. We,
Let's work with this.
Is there a
yeah.
war?
Just have to get to the war. On Odin.
I just have to get to my cowbell.
I have a lot of napples, you see.
You're full of
Yeah, the part
apples.
missing from the cut is where I go back to, what's it called? The Forest of Elrit. Go to the specific ring that has a
Elrit.
Q as the ring reward, and then use it on all of the napple seeds that I've accumulated. Or, well, the most that I can, anyway. Then I eat all the
Thank you for
napples.
allowing me to serve as a blacksmith. Tis an
Oh,
honor. Your Majesty, it has been a long time since I last worked in a forge.
Several minutes.
I'm eating an
skills have
apple,
not
Kaz.
I will put all my
delicious.
spirit into my work.
What kind of napple?
It is full of frozen blueberries and
I swear
various
by my
frozen
horn.
other
Is
fruit.
that?
I
and
will
made
fend
into a
off any
smoothie in
attacks
which I
from
am
the
using
Demon
a
Lord's
spoon
troops.
and a dish.
I have high hopes for your
to partake in
actions.
it's
I
berry
see.
napoli goodness.
Allow me to report. The
Of course, it's in the full spirit of
activities
Napleticity.
and have begun gathering together.
Good work. Please continue to inform me of your future findings.
And rather than sit around and wait for that information, which clearly the paladin pulled out of his ass, we're just gonna run into the fray.
Alright. Okay. Oh, I don't need to be evoking Little John, do I?
Your Majesty, the troops have assembled. Her Majesty wishes to address us before we leave. Lend her your ears.
I know you have all been worried after the death of the previous queen. Thank you for following and believing in me. We fairies subsist on phosons and take our names from the heavens.
See, they steal that,
Our
too!
work keeps the land full of life, and we cannot survive without the land's blessing.
Terrible
The
thieves.
Demon Lord opposes life. He taints the Phozon with blood and uses force to violate our land. We feel the fury of the land, and we in turn quake with anger. But we need not fear. This is my mother's bow. Infused with a new power, it shall shatter the Demon Lord's wicked eye. Those that have died here, the prayers of my mother,
Everyone's
and
looking up her
those who have
skirt.
returned their names will protect us.
That's par for the course with Fairyland.
We will retake the cauldron, and we'll show the Demon Lord that he has underestimated our resolve. May the land bless us in the name of the fairies!
Queen Mercedes, you have become quite the noblewoman. It's as if the late queen herself stood before us.
Or, you know, blue.
Well, they do eat spirits.
I am not my mother. I'm trembling. My fear overruns my hatred. When I think that the evil man who murdered my mother is nearby, my heart beats so fast within my chest. But it has
To be
begun.
expected.
My battle is raging. Ingwe, I hope I succeed.
Somewhere out there.
Ugh. I really don't want to taint that particular childhood memory with the images of Mercedes and Ingwe superimposed over them. Ingwe,
That's
Lost
why I
Prince in America, looking up at the moon.
Oh my God. She just kind of used her for a kiss.
Hey, he did a lot of heavy lifting in her entourage.
Yeah. Because
Saved
he
her
wanted
from
to
a
be
sorcerer.
human. And he likes his twin sister. You're like your
Yeah.
baby sister, man!
Now, I don't think that's the case. I mean, he transforms into her. I guess that's a kind of flattery. But a magical kind.
It's like, boobies! I don't know why I'm like 5 years old today, Kaz.
Must be the sickness. You got that
Oh,
sickness from children, didn't you?
I
I'll
did.
wager you did. Probably got the cooties along with it, turning you into a 5-year-old.
Tee-hee!
Yeah, well, not much I can do about that. The Valkyrie, I can state, are not as easy to get at as the fairies are, because they attack both up and down. They're easier to deal with in the air, so you can try to get them in that direction, but they also have a slicing upward attack that can knock you down, because your ceiling is actually still pretty low. It's not so big a deal with like 3 Valkyries there, but with the Commander Valkyrie, the blue one, who can summon others, then it gets to be kind of a problem. 2 Berserkers though, cakewalk. These guys are kind of lame just because they don't really have a good way of getting at Mercedes. It's like their jump up into the air and land thing is nowhere near as fast as Axe Knights. And none of their other attacks can really hit you while you're floating, so just stay in the air, keep mind of what they're doing. Yeah, no problem at all.
I have found the master control system, Kaz. Of Woolly Bear Mansion. They look like woolly bears! Hugging! Full of hugs.
Okay, no, further proving my theory. You're just have a soft spot for the mini-bosses.
Okay, well, most of them, like all of them except for the Voltrons are, like, are male.
Oh, Vulcans! Right.
Strength of a bear.
Oh, hey.
Wait,
Butterfly,
why
I'll
is
take
it still
that.
going on?
Because there's a dwarf somewhere on the map planting bombs, taking out a pipe, and having a good smoke.
Looks like there's 2 of them.
Yeah, there are. They're on the way other side of the ring.
Delicious ring. But you
Have to
don't
wait
get
for
the
his
damn
bomb to
cipher.
explode, of
Kill
course.
the damn things so you're not like...
I'll get
Like-
you in. I've probably already tanked my time score anyway, so it's not like being cautious here is going to lose me any more points.
Oh, they give landmines. I never knew
Yeah.
that. It's just like it never had enough
No,
time to look at
they
that.
can. I mean, usually you recognize landmines when they kill you, and indeed, one of them exploding would certainly end Mercedes' fleshy existence. Ah, here we go. Full squadron of
I
Valkyries.
always enjoyed fleshiness.
So far, so good, right? Take that, onion! Ow!
Sometimes the worst fate is the fate of not getting treasure. Oh my god, get the treasure.
Ooh, I got milk! Check it out. I milked the Valkyries.
Ew.
That's the one that we really have to deal with, standing right there.
And now you can just like suck in the nice energy.
Yep. Oh, so
That's
long.
actually really good. You did good in this stage. That is superior. Oh, that's awesome, I guess.
They're pretty tough. Just because, enough of them and they just leap around forever. The blue one is the real problem because she makes the others attack more often. And if left alone, she can even just summon more. She'll be like, no, deal with another wave of purples. Yeah.
Hey Kaz, when left alone, do you summon like control pads or like Nintendos? What do you summon?
When I'm left alone.
not a piercing shot. That would hurt your dear roommate. Dear roommate, Kia. Kung Fu Jesus.
Let's see.
Oh,
I guess
dwarves are
like
slightly
littler
purple.
versions of me.
What?
You know, like my minions.
My aura.
Maybe skeletons. You know, I'm not above skeletons. Be pretty good. Oh, no, I got it. I summon the little like floating skull spirit things, like a dust skull.
You know, floating eye.
Well, no, that's somebody else. That's like Kilrod. He gets the floating eye. Just wait for the dwarf to blast mine himself out of existence there, and poof, we're done. Never forget.
You know what I think we summon? Fan art. So if we do something clever, someone will draw something, and I will be happy.
Yeah, that's the way I used to think about you.
Well, I don't. Well, actually, that might change. I might actually contribute something eventually. We have a new printer scanner thing, so as long as the paper stays completely straight, I can feed it into the printer, and then I can scan it, and then I can also do hilarity or non-hilarity.
Hilarity or nausea, or both. Really, that's what we got.
Maybe both. Although, I haven't really... The last time I drew fan art for the LP was when you were playing... what was it?
That was Fire Emblem, right?
Yeah. And then I kept drawing, like, muscly dudes. It was kind of...
Treasure.
The treasure.
The piercing shot carries the same, like, steal chance that either a downward or upward aim shot does. So that's why you see, like...
a nice little enema.
Alright, with the blue one down, we take care of the other side at our leisure. Piercing
You are
shot.
rushing off to
There we
their
go.
death.
Pulls them all over. And that's it. I've really learned to love the piercing shot after tanking through Titania and being like, oh wait, I can kill them all.
Yeah, you seem very much more, you know, self-assured than the very first video. I can definitely tell you that. It's a
Well,
little
that is,
bit fuzzy.
yeah. Well, that is no small part ode to being level 38 attack power and just being like, oh.
Your Majesty, do not worry about me. I will still fight for you.
Hey, thanks, Unicorn Kirk. Yeesh.
Queen Mercedes, we are winning the battle! The Aesir are fleeing, and their command is in disarray!
Easier.
Probably because you've been yelling at him. Yee. All of my minions are annoying.
Your Majesty, we have received reports that the Demon Lord has entered the battlefield.
Why does everyone have terrible English accents?
The materials you requested have arrived, Your Majesty.
Fairies. They probably stole their
Your Highness,
accents.
Why not look at my wares?
Sheep fuckers.
How about you take a look at my Napple collection?
Mighty fine apples you got there, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! Did you just flip through the Napple bag? You have a Napple bag!
I told you it was a Napple collection. Now I have this embarrassment of riches and nothing to spend it on, really. Well, nothing yet, I should say.
You might have an embarrassment of riches, but I know what you're going to spend it on. And we're gonna do a food thing. Good God, I've never seen so much Regalian silver in my life. And I'm a hoarder. Well, at least you're investing in metal currency. Oil. Stuff like that. So at least your you know, fairy dollars won't collapse. Investing in gold. You're diversifying your portfolio, cats.
Yeah, before it was all Napples.
Good God, you killed that boss in like under like a couple of seconds.
Yep.
No wonder you're like at level 38. I did not notice that.
Yeah. I think all of my other characters were about even at like 32 to 35 on both ends. But Mercedes is rocking the like 40-20 split. This is like all attack power all the time.
Once we
So I gained food levels because of the couple times that I had to eat apples to survive. Yeah.
eating apples.
I don't even have 250 HP yet. Yeah.
Bitches, when I was your age, I had to eat a whole bunch of apples before I went to school. It was the worst thing ever. Mom made me apple sandwiches, apple ice cream, apple drink, and apple potatoes.
How many kinds of vanilla extracts did you use?
14.
14 kinds of vanilla extracts.
It was a tough world back then. And did I tell you I walked 20 miles to school every day?
I'm done with it. Oh hey! Yes, again, milking the Valkyries!
You keep, like, killing the pregnant Valkyries. You know? Why is Odin being
It is
such a
not
coward
my
and
fault
sending-
that they are being on the... They are on the battlefield.
and sending baby delivery boxes after you. Also,
Ooh,
I would
maybe
like
I
to
could
point
steal
out,
a baby!
I would like to point out, Kaz, that the dwarves are a different color. It is a shade, a very lighter shade of, on my screen, of lilac.
Lilac dwarves. Yep.
Yes,
Sneaky.
yes, it is. Look, I mean, look. They are obviously different colors. They're not a pure white. They're lilac. There's nothing wrong
Well, I guess
with
if
lilac.
one of them can be Sean Connery and another one can be Richard Nixon.
By the
they're
way, I
not the
still need to
same
send
one.
you Zardoz.
I know.
I took a woman in his name. Zardoz.
Sawdust! That is probably all that need be said about Zardos in this LP.
Why didn't you get your treasure box?
Because my first and foremost concern is not dying, and an errant hit from any corner can do that. And I have long wind-up and cooldown frames from like everything I do.
Kaz, you have,
Oh, the
you have
dwarves.
rogues. A seed. A piece of gold. Well, that
And
was,
with that bit of cleanup done, we are finally done with that rig. If you don't feel at this point that you have defeated Odin's entire army, then... And really nothing can be helped. They're endless... What do I need? Yeah,
an
napalm.
endless ballet of Valkyries and Odin in 2-2. Epilogue.
Your Majesty, I know you do not wish to hear this, but the fact is that the enemy troops are superior.
Are you suggesting we retreat, you coward? A coward's eyes always see more of an enemy than there are presents. Now, continue. Fight like a true Ragnarable soldier to the end. Give your life to our nation's struggle. Oh,
Wow, he's American.
well. So you are the Queen's daughter.
It's the flag
The
around
key
his
to
neck, isn't
victory
it?
has fallen into our laps.
Prepare yourself for our queen's wrath.
If you wish to challenge me, you should have brought at least 4 or 5 soldiers. Are you not going to attack? You're quivering. Such a disgrace that a child like you should attempt to strike me. Your youth cannot save you. You will follow Alfaria into death's embrace.
Do not tarnish my mother's name with your filthy mouth! You're...
Now you cry.
I cannot look down. As my mother said, I must keep my head up and look ahead. My dearest bow, my Reblem, lend me power.
Struggling against a girl, my troops have weakened. But this battle will change everything.
To David and Goliath battle.
So, face down Odin. Odin as the end boss is, yeah. He's got a lot more pepper, shall we say. It's more aggressive. Well, okay, right now he's shooting little pea shots at me, so that doesn't really hold up. But he does the, like, leaping up into the air and, like, falling down thing a lot more.
It looks like
We'll
he's
see that a
shooting,
couple times.
bullets at you, like...
Okay, well, he can eat my fire and, leap behind me instead, I guess. Look at all that health! I just rocked him for like 3,000 right there. And it's like, oh no! A scratch. Takes out Balor. I try to avoid it by just staying close. And with that, we close the door on him because he is just out of gas. Or, okay, there we are. Now he's definitely done.
Pea shots.
Yeesh. Yeah, you cannot let that battle go long.
It gets dirty.
My Balor, how could the most powerful cipher of all be destroyed by such a tiny bow?
It worked, Your Majesty!
Finish him, Queen Mercedes!
His once terrifying visage is now the face of an old man awaiting execution. 'Twould be a simple thing to avenge my mother with a single blast. But... die and you'll be a martyr. I will not have you find glory in death. Your successor will only try to gain the cauldron once again.
Who? Gwendolyn?
So you must decide.
She's in love, dude.
If you choose to never show your face to me, nor set foot in our land, and choose to remain forever in your northern lands, I shall spare your life. If you choose to die, we will invade your homeland. Your people will lose even more after you are gone. So swear to me, Odin. Swear to be gone.
I swear it.
Do not try to deceive me.
I have shamed myself. If I were to break my word, my people's pride and honor would disappear.
Valkyrie, bear witness. Inform Odin's troops.
Now, go.
And pick us up some Arby's on your way.
Former demon lord.
Curly fries.
Leave the ring that controls
Two
the
of them.
cauldron. Take your troops
One
and
for
leave this
each
place.
hand.
Always remember your oath for as long as you live.
Tell me your name, Queen of Ringford.
I am Mercedes, daughter of Alfaria. As long as I am alive, I shall always keep my weapon pointed at you.
And there it is.
Our treasure has returned, and our long suffering has come to an end. I promise peace will return. Secure the cauldron. Send out a prayer to those who gave their lives for our glorious victory.
such a splendid leader. Holding Odin's life within the palm of your hand, we are all proud of you. That negotiation was a brilliant political move. Did you see the looks on the soldiers' faces? None shall dare to view you with contempt or disdain.
But annoyance.
Stand proud and triumphant, Mercedes.
Yeah.
You are indeed a true queen.